Good evening. How are you? Sawadee Buckets of blessings. I use blessings towards you. Well, I've got good news. That's why I'm so happy. Something different is happening. The water is going down. How far down? But it's down. So what's happening? This morning it was right up. Yesterday it was up high. Today it was up about another inch. But somewhere deep inside, yesterday afternoon, I said, it's going to start going down. And Jan looked and said, it's not. I said, I'm telling you, you have those feelings like, oh crap, I left the water boiling. And you run into the kitchen to turn it. Well, I had that. I was behind the house and I just had a feeling that the river went down. So it was like, shock. So I squirrel over there shouting at me. I ran over to look and it hadn't moved. This morning it was up an inch. I says, I feel it's going to go down still. I don't care what it's doing. It's what I feel. So it was slightly up this morning. Jan came. I was doing some stuff this morning. It was November 11, right? So it's Armistice Day in the West. So all those people who went before us to do what they did, thank you. But also November 11 is also supposed to be a high spiritual day. So I wonder why they chose Armistice Day to be on the high spiritual day at the same time. I don't know. Maybe so we don't look at what it's supposed to be doing. Who knows? I remember being when I was in the Army, every Remembrance Day we had to get all dressed up, a big parade and all this stuff all the time. And when I was young, I didn't appreciate it at all. But as I got older, it like dawned on me, why I was there, what I was doing, and why I was there for the Remembrance Day. Anyway, now I can look back. I still remember them, but I also remember 11 is also like a you can look it up. Whatever. But I was doing that this morning, spiritual stuff, and so I come outside, looking around, and the river was up. So I'm here to show you something. I'm trying to tell a story, but I'm holding myself back because I want to share something with you. Look at this. Okay, pump house, right? So what's the pump house for? To lift the water from the river, put it under pressure, and send it through the pipes behind the wall so we can water the garden with the river water, right? But who lives in here? This morning, somebody was in here. Again. Let's see if they're still here. Are they here? They're not here. Sorry for wiggling, but I can't do everything. No, they're not here. But let's have a quick peek. Let's have a peek. Nope, not here. But they're not here. But I made a short this morning of that little person that's living in there. And you can watch it here. I've just gone into my pump to pump out the water from the river. And notice this guy in there. I'm a hand in and out a couple of times. But they don't want to bother you. They just want to be left alone. See if I can get a better picture. Here you go. Beautiful color, huh? So, I don't know how many more times I'm going to have to use this pump, but I'm going to pump it out. Okay? So I put my hand in there, and he was here the whole time on the side of this wall. I didn't even see him. I lost the prime this morning. I lost the prime. I lost the prime. I let it go too long. When it made the noise, I let it go too long. But because it's so deep, you just turn it over and the bubbles pop out and off it goes again. So it's about 3 inches, yeah, at least 3 inches more shallow. See how that little brick underneath the pipe, that was underwater this morning. It was like up to the edge of this side of the edge of that red leaf. But I think by tomorrow morning, it's going to be a lot farther down. So what happened? Jan came and I wanted to go out. I hadn't been out for a few days, so I wanted to go out. So we went to the mall, and there's a bird of prey. I wasn't sure if it was a big pigeon or a bird of prey. It was a bird of prey. It just flew deeper into the woods. I was going to run over and try to, I don't know what it was, like kestrel looking. Anyway, went and had some Japanese. I had sushi, and Jan had like a fish salad of some kind with some like fishy tartar sauce. I don't like. Had that. Okay, I admit it. I went to Bonjour and got some bakery. I'm sorry. I'm trying to cut out cake and stuff, but I still eat pastry, and I try not to eat it all in one day. But the little boy in me says, I like it. Oh, quick. Otherwise, I'll unprime it again. So I got some, and then we got went to Amazon and I got some tea. Jan got some mocha green tea, and I wanted to go to the mega dam one more time because I felt it's going to start going down. And I made a little clip, not to put in here so much, but I said I'm going, and I want to see if it's down. So I can't remember when I went the last time. It's not yesterday. Yesterday's Monday, Sunday, sometime over the weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday I went, and the dam that they built on the inside to hold the water, so the theory was to pump the water through that big concrete chute, that was underwater by at least, I want to say 40 centimeters, maybe 16, 18 inches, something like that. Okay, this is Mega Dam Update, I believe number 12, and who some of you might remember, oh, I see, they've opened the whole gate, so the water's just coming in. So they've opened this gate to let the water in because it can't go nowhere. So interesting, huh? The water has come up over the last few days, and it's right up. It's not in my garden yet, but it's right up. It's the highest it's been this year. So I thought, I'm going to come over here and have a look. Well, the dam that was holding the water out, you might see the sticks right in the middle. That is the dam. And if you look to the left and right of it, you can see straight along to the river. So it's up high enough. Everything is underwater. This is the part they built to hold the water, to send it through a chute that's underwater. Well, today it's out of the water. Yes, look. It's down a foot from yesterday, over a foot, and the water is flowing fast. So I think we're on the retreat. That's amazing, huh? This wall was at least a foot underwater yesterday, and it wasn't flowing this fast. And you can just start to see where the water is going over top of the dam that used to be there. But so after seeing that, I was like really excited to get back home to see if the water had gone down. And I just showed you, it went down 3 inches. So there it went down about, I want to say at least 18, maybe. It's hard to say, judging a distance, through the water to the top of the wall. It could be 16, 17 inches, something like that. Not 3, no way. Anyways, it went down and the wall sticking out about this much, as you've seen. So coming back, before we got to the dam, we recorded a little bit, and you can see that here. This is the temple. You see the temple on your left over there. That road's completely underwater. This guy over here had the banana plants. Everything's gone now. This is how they're parking on the road. But this guy here fixes cars. Look down inside the garden. You see the car is underwater. See the cars? There's spare cars that he, I guess, steals parts from. And all these cars are on the road because there's no place to park in the garden, obviously. And that's the river right up into the field. And then we came back home because I wanted to see this wall. So I'm hoping, providing there's no big events, this is the last time I need to talk about flooding. What do you think? Anyway, Jan's in the house. She's busy cooking, and it's kind of getting late. So she was going to come out and say about her street, but it's more of what I've already shared with you. So that's what she's going to share. But she's in there cooking my dinner because we went out, and Jan got noodles for her and Simi tonight, and I just want something simple like egg on bread or something. I've been kind of eating less and less and don't feel like eating big heavy meals anymore. I don't know why. Anyway, so in her street, the water's right up into people's gardens. People, moving their stuff onto the street, the same as what you've already seen. So, but hopefully, this is the last of it. So, like I said the other day, that when you have a full moon, the ocean stays high and the water can't get out. But once the ocean starts to go back down, goes back to normal, then the water can get out fast. And it's not moving fast, but it's moving. Yeah, it's not moving fast, but bearing in mind it's also high. So as it goes down farther, it'll probably go faster. So today, 11/11, we can remember that easy, was the day that it started going down. Oh, Madam Butterfly decides she's going to come grace us with her presence. Madam Butterfly's here to tell her story after I already told it. Come on then, Butterfly. Oh, you want to do it over there? Mr. Gecko's not in there right now. He's gone off for a... I have to come down a little bit.
Okay.
So, Madam Butterfly.
No.
Present...
No. Call me Wilma.
Fred and Wilma. Somebody did that in a comment. I laughed. Funny.
Okay, I come why I come late because I cook dinner.
Right.
So what is his dinner tonight?
Egg on bread.
This is a command. I need this same and this and this. So this and this is...
What does this and this and this mean? How can they know what that means? This and this and this.
He have...
Shall I interpret that, what that means? Tinglish to English means... This morning I didn't feel like eating normal breakfast, so I had egg on a piece of bread.
and one piece of chicken breast.
Oh, chicken. They're frozen chicken breasts. They come in a bag. I bought them for having sandwiches. Amazing. It's real chicken, but processed into a certain size. But it's still real. You can see no bread or anything on it. So Jan says, "What do you want tonight?" I said, "Same as breakfast." Well, I had sushi for lunch, so anyway. We're here to talk about what's happened. You went for a ride on your scooter to have a look around your village.
Yeah.
What did you see, girlfriend?
In my area, it's okay. About 3-4 house. That area, okay. But when you keep going,
it goes downhill a little bit, doesn't it?
I see some house, okay. Some house have like a water in the garden already.
You said somebody has water in their house up to the knee or something?
And then I don't see by my eye. I just see somebody and I say, P is brother, sister, okay? Say, P, the house okay, right? Say, by my knee. I say, oh, in the garden. Say, no. Inside the house, and he say it's fine, my house next by the river, so it's like a come back again. So he say it's okay, my house next to the river. And this is what people always talk, like the people who live in the area, likeอยุธยาอ่างทองสิงห์บุรี something like say hey, it's normal for you to have flood, but the people there, they always say it's not okay to have flood, right? But this person he like a little bit like a lady boy, but he not act much, right? So he say, it's fine, my house next to the river. I say,
well, that's one positive way to keep things so you don't get stressed, huh?
Yes, so I keep...
It's a simple idea of changing the way you look at something completely changes the way your body reacts to the emotion.
So I keep right slow because...
On the scooter, we're riding into scooter.
And then look like that to each house, right? So I see some house less, somehow have to park outside already, but not park on the road. But
not like over here.
Not like over there. Like they have a road to them house. They park on themselves road, not the public road. Right? So they park there, but you can see water in the garden. That means wet feet when you go into the house, right? And then I keep ride the scooter. One point in my area, the water crossed the road.
Yeah.
Right? So I say, that is the lower point.
That's on the way to the shop, right?
Yeah, but not high. But I don't ride on that. I just go another way. So I go another way. Keep riding. When I keep, it's like if some area mean about not over 300-400 meters. If somehow they high, they dry. I think that is the new house.
Yeah, everybody's living in the dirt, right? Okay,
that is. And
so,
then,
but how about at your house? You're still okay, right? Not inside yet.
Not inside yet because I update to you guys about like I push the sand back but right now just by the back. I don't do that.
But the good thing is what we've seen at the big dam, that's gone down about 6 to 18 inches. 16 to 18, I'm about that. I think it could be more, but I don't like exaggerating. So I was happy to get back here and check. So I'm hoping at your house you'll see similar.
In the daytime it's always down, but in the
nighttime,
the nighttime is go up, and in the morning make my hair like a every day like Again, he said no.
I think today
But-
is the day it's going to start going down. Like jumping. I mean, I can't remember when we went there last, and it was like over the weekend because we didn't go out yesterday. Saturday?
Saturday, I think Saturday.
Saturday, because Sunday we went to the market, didn't we?
Oh no,
we went
go
for a
on Sunday.
We didn't go to the market. It was we went to the dam.
Yes,
so Sunday we went there. Yesterday
today
is
is
Monday.
Tuesday.
We didn't go anywhere, and today Tuesday it's down. So since
2 days.
since around 2 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday till today, it's gone down about 16 to 18 inches. So I don't know why it's so dramatic there, but it's flowing.
But one thing we know, the big dam that take care the Pasak River. Okay, this called Khong Bang Pakhu, Khong Bang Pakhu Canal, your river called Canal. Actually, I don't know why they different. Khong Bang Pakhu Canal is related, is connect to river. One by the north, right? Is my river called Lopburi River, and by the southeast is have a one big river called Pasak River. So the big dam.
We were trying to figure out why, and Jan had her opinion, and my opinion was when those tropical storms come, if they were holding the water so we didn't flood, and they had to let it out because they thought they were going to get a lot of rain. That's just one option. What was your option? Did you remember? No? Anyway, that's why it came up in November rather than because they let all the water out thinking they were going to get swamped from the typhoon. But anyway, and like I said, the lady down the road, in 60 years, she'd never seen it. So let's hope today, on a bright note, that it's going to start going down and Jan don't get wet and I don't get wet and nobody else gets hurt around here. Okay?
That is for today.
That's it for today. Buckets of blessings.
River peace, joy, and kindness.
Oh yeah, guys, thanks so much for your comments on Jan's AI. I like it, Fred and Wilma. All the best, guys. One more time. Buckets of blessings.
River peace, joy, and kindness. See you next time.
See you guys. Bye.